Surprise! Morphies Law is out today. It was done in that Nindies Direct that happened very early this morning, where they kind of dropped the news that Morphies Law and a few other games were coming out today. We had been hearing about Morphies Law for quite a while, actually, and now it's out. And I thought we would check it out some today, guys, kind of play a few matches and talk about my overall thoughts for this. But of course, thanks to the developers from Morphies Law, it's Cosmoscope, if I said that right. They sent over code for it early so we could take a look at it ahead of the release and everything, so thanks to them. So I figured we would kind of talk about this game a bit because I think the idea is pretty cool so far. I think it's original enough, but their execution so far has not been very good, and I do think that's something they can hopefully fix here as we go forward. But let's take a look at a few of the things here. So you do have, essentially, loadouts. You have the ability to change up your character, whether it's the face, that looks kind of terrifying at times when you look at it, face parts, body parts, pre-made bodies, emotes. There's a lot of stuff to unlock in this game. So if you're a person who really likes trying to unlock all kinds of stuff, whether it's rare parts, mythical parts, as you see here, different ways to kind of customize your character, you can do that. They also have weapons that you unlock as you play through and level up. You also have what is kind of a loot box, sort of, I guess. They're piñatas that you break open and they give you random things. You also have, as you can see here, your customization, where I can customize the body, you can customize the emotes. These are all things you can do as you progress. So there's a lot of stuff to unlock. That's something I like about a game like this, is they do give you a lot of stuff to unlock. You get different parts for your body parts and everything, whether it's hands, the chest that you can change out, legs, the head, feet, basically everything you have here, and you get different benefits from using different parts. So you can kind of change them up as you're playing, depending on what kind of match you're doing. These would be your weapons that you get, and you actually change through them with the D-pad. And as you level up, you'll be able to get different parts and different loadouts and everything. So you can see here, as you level up, you'll get different base weapons, and you'll get kind of attachments, essentially. And it's kind of neat how they do this. So you control it with the left stick is the left side. I got the Rattata. And then you could actually change what goes on it with the left stick. And it's basically a wheel that you kind of spin around. And as you unlock new parts, you can match them up for different weapons, which is kind of neat. I currently have it on the Pentazooka, which is a rocket launcher, essentially, that you can shoot. And it's a good way to kind of finish somebody off. Or if you get kind of surprised, you can sometimes catch people off guard with it and take them out. So let's play a few matches here. I'm going to play an offline match, and then I'm going to play an online match. And I'm going to show you really where I have an issue with this game right now, and I think it's fixable. They've kind of acknowledged it. The online play in its current state is not good. It is very laggy, like exceptionally laggy to the point where the experience is it's just not even playable, really. But when you play offline versus AI, it also has local multiplayer. You can also join your friends, you can create a game, and you can play with friends, even against like AI opponents, either online versus AI. I like the idea of local multiplayer. I think that's cool, where people can kind of play with their different Switch systems around in like a room or something. So let's do offline versus AI. I figure we'll just kind of play on a random map. This is so in this one, your avatar represents the total mass of all team members combined, and as you as your team grow and shrink, so does your team's avatar. They have headhunt, where you're trying to bring a very large head to your massive avatar that's in the background. And that's kind of the idea here, is you're always building up the large avatar in the background that you're going to see. And at the end, they decide if you've won or lost by the two avatars basically going up against each other, and one pretty much punches the other one's head off. So let's jump into Morph Match here. And we're pretty much going to just wail on the other team and try to win by essentially wiping them out. So let's jump in here. It has our AI opponents and AI allies picked out for us. And from here, we should be able to jump in and play. It is essentially a third-person shooter. They claim 60-ish frames per second, so at least they're not lying about it. They're saying it's 60 with drops. We did our best. It's basically an uncapped frame rate. And that's fine. I'm sure they'll even work around this game as they go. So you have your reticule there. It does have, I want to point this out, it does have motion controls. It does have gyro, so if you're a big gyro fan, you like gyro controls, it is there. So we took someone out there. You do have the option that you can also turn it off, of course. So if you're a fan of like Splatoon 2 and the way that's set up, you'll feel right at home here, because basically you use left and right to look around, and then you'll use the controller to aim up and down, essentially. So we actually taken apart quite a few people here. You have the butt rocket, as they call it. That's how you can jet around. It does recharge as you after you land. But yes, you do have a butt rocket in this game. That's what they call it. So let's kind of keep working around here and see what we can do as we kind of play. You do have your other abilities. For example, ZL seems to create a large shield. I am just skating around oil right now. I'm gonna kind of butt rocket around a bit. You do have different things, like I have ZL. I'll see if I can use it here in a second. That will create a large shield to help me out. So if you get into kind of some issues or trouble, you can technically pop it and kind of defend yourself a bit. You have these airlifts, which, by the way, some of these airlifts are just rude, because in some of the levels, it'll like just propel you into a wall full of spikes, or just off the level completely. And it'll just wipe you, which is kind of annoying. There were a few ones where I did that, and it's worse when it's laggy online. Oh man, is it bad when there's lag involved. Ooh, it is not good. So we took him out, dismantled Russell. We're gonna jump up here. And I guess we could just start spawn camping them, essentially, because we're getting close to them. Oh, here's a guy. So we can like pop our shield, for example, like that. And that's just a way to kind of help you out if you get into some trouble. Let me drop down here and, oh, okay. I use the rocket launcher on him a bit there and see if we can get him. So it is essentially, for what I'm playing here, what I'm playing right now is essentially a death match, what I'm doing. And you can play other types. Like I said, there's quite a few. I'm actually getting, yep, okay, so I finally got taken out, but I did good there. So you have another minute and a half left. The matches are quick. They don't take long, like 4 minutes usually. And then, so keep in mind how I've been playing here and what it's looked like. My guy is very large, by the way. You will gain mass as you shoot enemies. It sounds crazy, but yes, you will gain mass, and it's pretty cool. If you shoot their arm, your arm will grow. If you shoot their leg, your leg will grow. And then, because you can become too large at times, you won't be able to fit through certain paths in the game. They'll have spots that only little guys can get through, and then if you're bigger, you're an easier target. But sometimes you need to get larger so that you can then donate your mass to your avatar. Like there's their avatar there. He's kind of just hanging out over there. He's waiting. They're both waiting to see who wins. So our avatar is kind of just hanging out over there. There's there, and they just watching this whole thing as we try to just wipe everyone out as we go. So I'm going to try to use the rocket, take them out with that. There we go. So we got the shield. Yep. So Chalmers dispersed me, and then you will gain experience, essentially currency, to buy things or level up, as I'm trying to do. Got 24 seconds left. The one thing I've had a hard time with is judging how far ahead or behind you are. I've had a hard time trying to discern that in some game types. I guess as you play, you'll kind of figure that out. Like how my legs just kind of rotate independent of my body. Aiming like this is very difficult in online play right now. So you kind of have a lot of this figured out, right? The way I've been playing, and kind of things match up as you would expect. Let's go online now, because I have a feeling you're going to see... All right, so his head just exploded. We won. I have a feeling you're going to see a massive difference in how this plays, because I think they're going to try to figure out these server issues as we go forward. I don't think I get as much... I mean, I'm getting a lot of experience actually there, so it's not too bad. Let's go back to the menus. We won, yes, great. Against AI opponents, keep that in mind. Let's go online, and let's see how this goes. So the way it's going to work, stand on enemy shield, switch to disable theirs, steal mass from their avatar while its shield is down, and then you donate that mass at an active mass altar to grow your avatar and win. So this isn't necessarily about completely destroying the other team, although you can steal their mass, I guess. We want to go around, step on those to lower their shields, and then we are going to pump our character up and then go try to drop that mass off. So we won't necessarily have to be attacking the other team as much unless they get in our way or if they try to steal our mass. So here we go. Right away they were, yeah, okay. So the one thing I noticed about the online play is things just kind of teleport at times. All right, so this is something you're going to see randomly, where it doesn't feel as, it doesn't feel as good. It's very jittery, and when you start running into your enemies, it is a whole thing. So you can kind of see how I'm already just kind of jumping around here. Jumping is not good either. Like when I jump, it's concerning, as you can see. It's a bit different, and because of the way it's working, some of the stuff feels kind of delayed. It feels like you're never really in control of your character very well. Oh man. So let's go over here and let's do our best to take their avatar's mass. We're going to go over to this little spot here, and hopefully we don't get wiped out randomly, but we're going to basically step on this and we're going to start shooting their avatar. I'm going to shoot him in the arm. My arm and body will get larger. I'll shoot him in the head. My head will get larger. And it's pretty funny the way this works, as you can kind of see. Let's shoot him in the legs, so my legs will start getting larger, hopefully. Okay, there we go. And basically we're trying to steal this mass. And I'm going to run now. And I'm going to try to get to... Oh, there's a guy there. I was going to say, I'm going to try to get to this altar, but there are people here that I don't know if I'm hitting him or not. Oh, it moved. Okay, so these altars will move around, and the idea is to get there and try to do... Oh, okay, I'm slipping. I'm sliding. Is to then get to the spot and donate mass. It's kind of hard now, as you can see. It's kind of... Oof, man, this is not good. This is not going well. It was a lot more fun when you play offline. Like I said, I like how my little head just kind of bobbles everywhere. I'm just getting hit. Okay. So I got taken down by Aaron. He annihilated me. And you're going to notice when you play online, it's just right now, I feel like if they get these servers worked out, it'll be a lot more fun playing online. But just the overall consensus with a lot of people right now is that it is very, very glitchy and... Okay. That did not work out. Very glitchy and kind of messy right now online, and they've acknowledged that. I think they're going to be putting more information out there soonish about this situation. It's currently going for $20, and I think if they can get their servers worked out and figured out, this might be one of those situations, right, where a game comes out and they weren't maybe expecting as many people to jump online as they thought. Everyone goes online with it. You know, a lot of people pick it up, and they just weren't ready for the server load. And that's happened. It happens with a lot of games, if you're really thinking about it. Day one, betas are the worst, right? When it's a beta, that's where it's like the absolute worst. So I'm hoping they get this figured out, because I like the idea. I think there's enough game types here to warrant the $20 price tag. I think there's enough content here to warrant the $20 price tag. And I hope they can get it figured out. So I don't know if we're going to win this one, because I have not really dropped anything off. I've been trying to figure out my way across there. Like I said, jumping in this is just, it doesn't work out. Like when I like how the rest of my body is tiny. That's funny. When I try to jump, like it doesn't work usually. So I'm sliding again. Oh man. All right, yeah. Where's that new altar? Let's try to figure that out. Okay, good. I'm like right near it. Let's land on it, and we're gonna donate our mass. And there we go. I helped. I was helping. So he popped his shield right away. But I guess me and Tiny Dom are going to try to figure this out. Oh, he's getting away. So he tried to circle around because he wanted to donate his mass. And I guess we'll kind of work up here. We'll try to do more. We only have 10 seconds left. I don't think there's enough for me to do that. So let's see if we can get this guy maybe. Okay, I don't even know how I'm... Okay. You can kind of see it's glitchy all over the place, kind of. So I don't know if we won that one. I did donate some mass, so that was good. We'll find out. Oh no, we lost. Okay, that was a large difference there. I do like how that boat, by the way, will kind of like alter, like tilt, depending on who's winning and everything. So we did lose, and this is another game that I feel like would benefit. I haven't seen any voice chat or anything on it. This is a game that would definitely benefit from voice chat. I think. So that is Morphies Law. It's currently available on the eShop, $19.99. Let me back out. $19.99 on the Nintendo Switch eShop. I think they have some work to do with right now with the servers. It looks like they're going to work on it. Otherwise, it's a fun local game to play. It's a good time. You can play against just straight AI opponents if you want to level up. But the whole point of a game like this is play online. So hopefully they get it worked out. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Make sure you like the video if you liked it. Dislike it if not, and I'll see you guys in the next video.